Hi, I'm Phyllis, southernfrugal.com. This afternoon we're going to fix a recipe. It's called Casserole Italiano, and I think it's from the early 1960s. It might even be from the 1950s, but there's a lot of different ways to fix it, but some just basic things are the same. So I, of course, have my own recipe for it, but again, it's just basic. So the first thing we're going to do is cook some onions and bell pepper. So this is one whole little green bell pepper and one kind of medium onion. And we're going to be putting this in the oven, so that's why I've got it in the copper chef. And it does need to have a cover over it, and so that way I can use my lid for that. So I'll put those in, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure the onions are all cooked. Make sure I got all of them. All right, and the pasta that I'm going to use, let me just show you, sorry for the jiggling. And I like, everybody uses a different kind of pasta, I think, for this. And but I particularly like the egg noodles in this. I like them because they're a little thinner, and I just think they go better in the casserole. Now, this is a 12-ounce pack, but I had already used some out of this pack, so I'm really only using about 8 ounces of the egg noodles. And so anyway, we're going to go ahead and cook these peppers and onions, and then we'll be back. Alright, so we've got the onions and peppers softened just a little bit. They're not completely done, but just kind of halfway cooked. So to that I'm going to add, this is Angus beef steak burgers, and I fixed 4 of them, so this is probably a little over a pound. We just really, really like this, so dump that in. I cooked that earlier. Just mix that all in. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the mushrooms in. And this is an 8-ounce pack of mushrooms. These are the larger mushrooms. We just like that kind. So dump that in. And so now I'm going to just dump in just about a half a cup of red wine. If I can get the thing out of it. Oh, okay, there we go. About a half a cup. And of course you don't have to put the wine in. It does give it a little bit of a zesty taste. Now I'm going to also add some black olives that are sliced, and I have already drained them. I'm going to dump that in. Stir that around. And then we're going to add just a little bit of whole oregano, maybe about a teaspoon or so. And I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic powder. Stir that around, mix it all up. Now we're going to put this in the oven after I get everything mixed up. 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. Alright, so now I'm going to dump in. This is a 24-ounce jar of just regular spaghetti sauce. Stir stir that around. It's just like making spaghetti almost, except the meat's in kind of bigger chunks. And the peppers and the onions I sliced a little bit bigger than I would for spaghetti. Mix that all up. All right, now I've got my burner down on sort of a low medium. I just really want to get this hot. That's all I'm going to do. All right, now I've already got my pasta cooked. And so we're going to go ahead and add that. And again, this is 8 ounces of the home-style egg noodles. And I had them in a little, cooked them earlier. I had them in a little bit of water so they wouldn't get hard. I'm going to dump that water out, just a little bit of water in there. All right, now we're ready. Just going to go ahead and dump the pasta in. Get it all out of there. Mix that all in together. You see the big chunks of meat in there. All right, so now we're ready to add some cheese. So I'm going to just put Parmesan cheese in there right now. Of course, the Parmesan cheese is going to be a little salty, so I didn't add any extra salt other than what was in the spaghetti sauce. Okay, so that would be about half a cup of fresh Parmesan cheese, fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Just going to mix that up. My sauce drained down to the bottom, so I'm going to make sure I got all of that in there. And now I'm going to add 1 can of petite diced tomatoes, and I don't have the can open, so yeah, there are a lot of different versions of this recipe. Some people use Italian sausage and pepperoni, all kinds of stuff. All right, here's my little petite diced tomatoes. That's all, let's see. I'm using a 14.5 ounce can of that. I'm just going to mix those in. And this is, of course, going to be cooked in the oven, 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. And because everything really is basically done, but you want all the flavors to come all together. And so now I'm going to be adding some sharp cheddar cheese. And that's about 1.5 cups. Mix that all around. It already smells really good in here. Just get it thoroughly mixed up. So some of that cheese is in every bite. All right. Now what I'm going to do is grate some more cheese to just go right on top. And some people use mozzarella cheese on top. And why don't we just do that this time? Hold on. necessarily get this for pizza, but we'll just put some on top of this too. Now the whole time, of course, my burner it's on low. Alright, looks good to me. Alright, so let's just put the mozzarella right on top. I don't know, let's just put some cheddar cheese on top of that. Just to give it a little color. So I'm just going to grate some right into the pot. And again, y'all, everybody has a lot of different recipes for this casserole. And you can just almost put whatever you want to in it. It's just a basic spaghetti sauce, tomato, and whatever pasta you want to use. I just put in whatever I wanted, which was the mushrooms, the bell peppers, onion, and the bell pepper and the onion, and the little black olives sliced. Alright, that's enough to give it a little more color. Just spread that out evenly. There you go, that looks pretty good, huh? Alright, y'all, so we'll be back in about 30 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and fix us a salad. And I've got some Italian bread. I'm just going to butter it, and that'll be it. But this is going to go straight in the oven. If I can find my lid, hold on. There it is. All right, and you do need a lid. If you don't have a pan you're using that's got a lid or a casserole dish, you need to put aluminum foil over it and then just take it off about the last 5 minutes that it's in the oven. Alright, y'all, when we get this meal ready, we'll be back. Alright, we just took this out of the oven. I did not take my lid off to kind of let it get a little brown on top, but I think it's fine this way. I just forgot. Alright, so I got to get our tea ready. I've already fixed the salad, and I'll show you what this looks like on the plate. We'll be back. Alright, we are ready to eat. Here's the casserole. Mr. Bucky got a lot because he loves it. And I've got 2 slices, thin slices of Italian bread, and I just put the butter in between them. There's our mixed green salad. Those are baby spring mix greens. Here's my plate. Now the salad dressing, I used a couple of tablespoons of mayonnaise, a little drizzle of vinegar, a little, maybe a half a teaspoon of parsley flakes, some light corn syrup, garlic powder, and a little bit of oil. So that was the homemade dressing, salad dressing. All right, y'all, there it is. We are just about ready to eat. I've already fixed our tea, so we will see y'all next time.